Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider.
Territory. Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This time, Trubisky will throw. Pass complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. 1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, now Carr. Find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
With the score, Bears 7, Raiders nothing.
Carr now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Home runs. 43 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Allen Robinson. 5 yards on the play. And it's
from the shotgun is Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. Big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run up first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On second down, Richard. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 21. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Carr now on first down. That's complete to Richard, the running back.
Carr's pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18.
They give it off here to the tight end. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
2 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Throw. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bears will get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First down, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and him ending with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Raiders 14, Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Cohen now to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From midfield, here's Carr. Connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Carr flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And the Raiders have got him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this one out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Khalil Mack, of course, the former Raider, there to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got have his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
A 40-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of
a well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
They go play action with Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
The first throw for the backup Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Roethlisberger. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Bridgewater's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They go play action. Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 13-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
14-yard line.
Now Bridgewater, quick throw out wide to Samuel. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over first.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Complete to James Conner. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's the option. He'll pitch it back.
26-yard line.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Boston. That's a gain of 4.
First carry for James Conner. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Now he's forced out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Brings up
on 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a pitch.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, Dobbs. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
1st and 10 at the
throwing now. Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is caught inside the 15. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Dobbs toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's third and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third and goal, Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
7 yards. And it's third down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Sly set to boot it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 28-yard line.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Edmonds, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
56 to Mike. 50. Hey, that's what I do.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and that'll bring up second down. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. 30, 10.
Yeah, baby. We coming.
And it's a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sean Davis with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he'll get into the end end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Panthers 11.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. On third down, they're going to go with the option. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Every time.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back now in Pittsburgh. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
56.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 43-yard line.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Scrambling, not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here we go.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Edmonds. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running with McFarland. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And down he'll go at the 25.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
22 yards. First down, Carolina. Today's final.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And that one will bounce out of the... Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
on it. This is James Robinson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
A first carry now for Thompson, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's out to the left and complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talk to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
He's brought
the former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 42. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Go on the ball. 30 base. Hey, echo.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And Eifert has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey down, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the Panther first down.
They'll run for the first time with Trenton Cannon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Bridgewater. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Intended for DJ Moore.
Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
With the score, Panthers 3, Jaguars nothing.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Thompson. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
They'll run. This is Cannon. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
That was a heck of a sprint. Tried to get to the end zone, didn't quite get there, just short, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I know the defense is relieved he didn't get to the end zone, and the guy who was carrying the ball, a little frustrated, he didn't make it all the way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer out him again.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Davis taking it in. And the Panthers add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Panthers 10, Jaguars nothing. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thompson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The tackle by...
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. On the carry, Thompson. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30. 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
To throw, Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Jaguars nothing. Joey Slye to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for it. And this is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 46 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Jeremy Chin showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Minshew, and the pressure gets to him again. Jeremy Chin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.